Peace, people. Welcome to the latest episode of The Rough Draft. I am your host, Garavito Sabio, and in this episode, I'll be talking about my author's journey, part two. Thank you for tuning in to this latest episode of The Rough Draft. We are still in the month of June, and I forgot to mention in the last episode, the month of June is also considered Caribbean Heritage Month. So, shout out to all the Caribbean Massive, all the people from the islands for all their contributions to our culture. Um, and also June is also known as Black Music Month. So, celebrating all of our accomplishments in the music industry, just in music in general. Author's journey. So, certain things that I've done in the 15 years that I've been published, certain decisions I've decided to make, certain things that I decided to do or not to do actually, and some of it is kind of from based on past experiences. One thing for me is I choose not to do workshops. For several reasons. Number one, I don't have the patience to do it. Shout out to people who are educators and work in the educational system. You say I personally do not have the patience to teach people how to do certain things, and you say so. I know fellow authors and scribes and such who actually do workshops, whether virtual workshops or in person workshops. I personally choose not to do it. Number one, I just don't have the patience for it as far as like teaching people like how to be writers. And then number two, I think that personally, this is just how I feel. It kind of cheapens the writers pool because some of us are just, in my belief, we're just natural storytellers. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think you can actually teach somebody how to tell a story. Either you're just naturally gifted at telling stories or you're not. And so it's like, especially if you're on some bucket list bullshit, like, I'm not gonna waste my time doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody can do what we do. And so that's kind of how I feel as far as like doing workshops or not doing workshops. The other thing that I choose not to necessarily do, I don't provide consultations. I don't do it. I choose not to, um, for several factors. Number one, I'm balancing trying to manage my own writing career. And a lot of the stuff that I learned about the publishing industry itself, I pretty much learned by on my own. You say I asked people, I joined certain groups using specifically virtually. I was able to talk to other authors, and so it's just like I'm in those little spaces. So I was able to learn about the industry, and it's just like I didn't need to have somebody hold my fucking hand. And I was just lucky because at the time that I decided to become an author, print on demand publishing was kind of the thing. So that made it a lot easier in order for me to be published because it did away with a lot of barriers that a lot of people face when trying to become an author. But as far as actually providing consultations, as far as step by step to through the publishing process, no. And I mean, a lot of it is, again, I don't have the patience to kind of like walk you through the whole entire thing and hold your hand and whatnot. And then it's just like, I've had some experiences with certain people where I will be like a mentor to them or try to mentor them. And this was during the period of when I was trying to do my writing career full time. It's like a lot of these people were just, they wouldn't really listen to what I was trying to tell them. That was number one. And it's almost like they were kind of looking for a hookup. They didn't really want to put in the work. And it's just like whatever recognition that I had, I won't say fame, like whatever recognition that they believe I had for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to like when I use that hashtag always on my literary grind, that's a real fucking thing I do. So you said I put in a lot of work when it comes to trying to gain recognition for my work and trying to be out there. Whereas, far as doing like panel discussions or doing some sort of book signing or doing any other type of in person appearance or just being able to promote my work, that's all me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's really helping me. Nobody like gave me any type of a handout. And that's the type of mentality I have, and I will kind of try to teach you to do that. But if you're not willing to listen to me, whether you're paying me as a consultant or not, like, why the fuck would I waste my time trying to help you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've got my own career I gotta worry about. So, you know what I'm saying? I must expend my energy helping my I will, you say, take you under my wing and mentor you, not for pay, but just because I know that you actually have a gift and that you're actually serious about it. It's not some bucket list bullshit. It's not some trend that you're just hopping on right now. I'll reach back. I'll help. You say I'll provide you with any information that I have. You say I'll let you. I'll tell you about my experiences and hopefully where there was an experience where I made a mistake or it was an experience that I had where it actually helped me to be able to promote my work and provide it to a greater audience or to an audience at all. Like yeah, I'll you saying give you advice. Like I'm not gonna be a dickhead about it or nothing like that. Like, oh well, you need to learn everything on your no. Like I learned by asking. I have a mouth, and I also have ears, which I actually use. So if people tell me to do something, and I find it feasible, then I'm gonna do especially it. When I was back home in New York, like dealing with a couple of like young dudes. They were like 20 somethings. They were all poets, which is kind of why I don't like fucking with poets anyway. But you know what I'm saying? I was trying to help them, not necessarily do a consultation, but basically be kind of like a mentor to them. And pretty much every single last one of them motherfuckers I don't talk to anymore. Because some of them are hard headed, some of them it seemed like they were just looking for a hookup. They didn't really want to put in the work. And I'm like, I'm not wasting my time trying to help you build your career. And I got my own career I gotta worry about. You know what I'm saying? So whether they actually did end up publishing, but it's like they haven't really done anything as far as promoting their book and actually really working on their writing career and continuing to write more books, which is the whole fucking point of being an author. But you know what I'm saying? I don't have the time to waste for that. You say I got like I said, I have my own career that I gotta worry about. So those are the decisions that I've made as far as my own writing career and what I choose to do in my author's journey. Um, like I said, I would never ever turn a fellow scribe away if they ask for my advice and for my opinion. But as far as doing like workshops, teaching other people to like write a book or doing consultations to help people to get published, no. Thank you for tuning in to this latest episode of The Rough Draft. If you would like a copy of any of my books, they're available in paperback format, and you can get them from these outlets: Barnes and Nobles, Books a Million, Author House, Outskirts Press, and Create Space. I know I said that backwards, but and I also believe they're also on bookshop.org. My books are also available in ebook format. So if you want to buy them digitally and be able to download them, please go to these channels to be able to download my books, which is Kindle, Nook, Kobo, Apple Books, Ever and uh Smashwords, Fable, and internationally through Viglio, Tolino, and Gardeners. My ebooks are also available for libraries. So if your library has account in any of these channels, please go to them so that you can be able to download any of my books, which is Overdrive, Hoopla, Baker and Taylor, Cloud Library, Palace Marketplace, Odillo, and BorrowBox internationally for the UK and Australia. If you are watching this on YouTube or Vimeo, you know what you need to do. Please like the video. Definitely leave a comment. Please subscribe to the channel. And also press the notification button so that you know whenever I post a new video or if I say something in the community section. Thank you so much for watching this particular episode of Rough Draft. So you know how I always end these episodes. Keep the fist raised. I am always on my literary grind, and I will talk to all of y'all soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.